All right, Libra, thank you for joining me for your weekend love reading. This is for the weekend of September 25th through the 27th. This is going to be a little bit different than last weekend's read. We are going to pull 6 cards, and then we'll pull 4 reinforcing cards or clarifying cards. Hopefully then we can get some more clarifying information. I'm trying to, at this moment, trying to find the best spreads possible. I like to provide as much information, but I like for you to be able to see the cards as well. And the last weekend, it just didn't seem to connect. I like doing the fast forwarding, but it doesn't provide you with much, right? I like things to be a little bit more dynamic than than not. I don't like static messages here, so I want to try to keep it a little bit more moving. So bear with me this first couple of weeks doing these, especially with my speech. I do have the habit of saying ums and whatnots and you knows and having some long pauses. I'm not really an outgoing type of person, so it will take me a while to open up and for myself to come out the more recordings that I do, and that's where this hesitation comes about, because of the fact that, like, I don't know you, and you don't know me, so it's going to take a few minutes or a hot while for me to really feel comfortable with doing this. I'm not an outgoing person, so we'll see how we go. If you don't like this style of reading, just let me know. I do take into everybody's consideration if you do put a comment or message me about it. Excuse me. So let's go ahead and jump into whom we see in this reading. So it looks like the only person that we actually have here we actually don't. Excuse me. I'd say with Judgment, I thought that someone from the past is coming back here. And it could be they're offering you here this cup of love. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a person from your past. It could be someone from your past life or a different timeline if you believe in those aspects. It's definitely a decision that you're going to have to make, and I'm seeing it like you can either work to provide a stable foundation or move past it and move away from what doesn't serve you anymore, right? Or kind of maybe both in aspect. It's kind of, this is kind of a really weird energy. So you have these, which to me are kind of like positive things, and working on with the community, a partnership, collaborating, building a strong foundation, that sort of thing, right? And then you have Judgment. Judgment as though an apology coming in, right? As someone coming back, something being resurrected. So it necessarily doesn't have to be a person that's resurrected. It could be a feeling. It could be this cup of love. So it could be that you're in the third party situation as well. Okay, I'm kind of going all over the place because I'm getting like some really different messages. Okay, so bear with me. If it resonates, fantastical. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. So it could be that you're part of this third party situation, something that you've been in a while. You might not have like known that you were in it, but you could have been in it. It could have also been like a non-romantical third-party situation. Maybe it's just with friends, but you're feeling like you're having to make a decision to decide which way you go. There will be something that definitely needs to come about. Some clarity needs to come into it. It seems like there is a lot of emotional ties with this relationship. But something hasn't been revealed. Something needs to be revealed for you to make up your mind, right? To figure out where you're going. But it looks like you are going. You're leaving something emotionally behind. You know, you're done with the BS. You know, you're ready to move forward, right? Again, you have the moon here, and I like it here. Here's a crescent, and then here's a full moon with the crescent. So you are definitely in tune with your intuition when you decide to make the decision to walk away from what doesn't serve you, right? And the fact that Again, it is nighttime in this picture, but I'm also getting that it's going to bring you happiness with the full moon there, and it being bright and yellow. To me, it's like an aspect of the sun coming through, right? And something gets resurrected within yourself or within a situation, some sort of like, being born again, something with divine intervention maybe. But a couple of is coming towards you, right? You've had this night coming in. It could be, water element coming in, but they're coming to offer you a cup of love here. I want to say, it's something that's been in the works, so you might not have known about it, but it's been obviously slow and steady because this guy's not moving very fast. And then you have this last card here, this Five of Pentacles. And, Five of Pentacles, it's my go-to, feeling left out in the cold, being in despair, feeling... yeah, I feel like, you've been waiting for a while, and you feel like it just isn't coming, hasn't come towards you, right? So you feel like you're giving up, dude. You're walking away. You've walked away emotionally from something, but now it's like you've invested so much of your money already, that you're just kind of like walking away. You're just going to go ahead and leave in the dust. Let's find some clarifiers to see more information about that, because that's kind of, it gives me like this weird, like either you're walking away from this new offer of love, or someone just feels like they've been left out. Okay. Let's see here. So we have our first king on the board. We have the King of Coins, or King of Pentacles, depending on how you read it. Okay, so move this out of the way. You're definitely moving away. Your decision here is really this whole, you're moving away. You're moving away from, mental anguish here. You have the Six of Swords here, right? You're moving away to something that's going to be calmer, clearer, something that's going to be more in line with who you are. You've had to make this decision, maybe about this King of Pentacles. So maybe about an earth sign, right? Maybe it's moving away from the materialistic mindset, because this King of Pentacles, to me, the King of Pentacles is about the material aspects of the King of Pentacles. It's also, in normal terms, it's somebody that's grounded, someone that's stable, someone that can provide you, with that feeling of stability. But in this card here, to me, it's about that being careful of too much materialistic attributes to it, maybe walking away from the material aspects of things to something that's more, I want to say more spiritual, but I'm not really getting that. Maybe you're walking away from an offer, for an offer of something materialistic for something that's more emotional. You know how like you have people that like to show affection by buying things versus like that emotional connection and showing you love. I think that's what you might be walking away from, is that somebody that always just buys things as their mean of love instead of expressing their means of love. You do have an Ace of Cups, so you do have an offer of love coming in, something resurrecting an offer of love coming in. You do have this is the Ace of Cups, but you also have the Four of Cups here, and to me, this card particularly is about self-love. So maybe this new love, maybe you're resurrecting within yourself, your self-worth, and really loving yourself and fulfilling this cup of love that's coming in. Like a cup of love is coming in towards you. You know, you might have been part of this third party situation or something, a third party situation, and here he's coming in to offer you, let me do it this way, to offer you this cup of love, right? He has in his hand this cup that he's going to offer you. You see the hand offering her that cup of love, right? So maybe it's resurrecting this. Like maybe it's about stepping away so you can have your own self-love, and then to be open for something to come back, or for this love to be reunited with you, or for you to be in alignment to receive this cup of love that is going to be coming into you, while you were working on yourself, you know, while you're saying, nope, I'm done with this situation, I'm bored with it, and I'm going to work on myself. And you've been waiting for them, and here he comes. Again, this whole feeling though, like you're in destitute, and like you're like, you know, maybe you're just leaving your old past behind, and that you're, you know, walking away from the depression, you know, walking away. It could also be something different here is, you know, thinking about, here's the church that's nice and warm. Maybe you're going to be walking, you know, away from bad situation to find safety and to find security in a new relationship or with yourself, you know. Very interesting. Let's go ahead and pull some guidance cards, and hopefully that'll give us some more clarity as well. Okay, so we have the Mountain card. This is about stability, obviously. The number 6 is about love, so it's a stable love that's coming in. It's going to shine some light onto a situation. It's going to really illuminate who you are. It's going to illuminate a lot. A lot is going to be revealed. I mean, we have all these moons, and even this coin on this the king here. The coin is, or the pentacle is illuminating. So it's going to reveal, you know, the stability within, right? It's going to reveal something. It's also, this card always reminds me of Aladdin. So it reminds me of that when Aladdin goes into the cave and is looking for the treasure or whatever. But it's a whole bunch of treasure underneath. So maybe it's more about, you know, looking below the surface versus above the surface. So when this new offer comes in, it might take you by surprise. This person might not be your normal, typical person. They might be shy, reserved, and not as outgoing as wonderful air signs can be. It might be somebody that is an earth sign again. It could be somebody that is grounded. Or, you know, something just totally different. You know, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm thinking the mountain and grounding and such. Also, to remember to be kind to yourself. It goes back to that saying that you can't move a mountain in just one go, but if you take bits by bit, eventually you can move it over time. I don't know the saying completely, but that was coming through. And again, I should probably figure out what the whole saying is. All right, let's pull one more card here, a different deck, and see what other messages we have. One more. One. It's like the smallest or thinnest deck that I have. Let me try. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and pick one because that's not working. Okay. Phoenix. Okay, so resurrection, surrender to change. Absolutely. So I'm going to say that once you make the decision, you're going to see the change. You're going to see, you know, the prosperity that's going to be coming in. You're going to see that there's going to be this change, this resurrection, as well as of this person coming back from, into your life, into your timeline. You're going to see that if this is a past person, that they've changed. And to allow this change to come in, going from that old mindset to the new mindset. Well, Libra, I hope that this has been a great reading for you. I hope that this did resonate with you. Thank you again for bearing with me for all my whatnots, and so forth. Again, if you do want a personal reading, please look below and you can find my information. All right, thanks a lot, you guys. Have a great one. Bye.